Hello everybody and welcome back to a new edition of Seasonal. My name is Anthony, you can call me Mr. Nitro if you so choose, and we're going to be talking about the format of this edition. Now we have 24 teams joining us, and you've just seen the seeding for the tournament. We have two groups of teams, the first one being our top 8 teams, and the second one being the remaining 16 contenders, as we call them. Now these teams will be fighting for 10 weeks for the title this time around, and the tournament's going to be broken up into 3 stages. First off, we're going to have the play-in stage, where the top 8 teams will be fighting for seeding into the next stage, while the remaining 16 contenders are fighting for survival. But we'll get into that in just a moment. The second stage of the tournament is the group stage, where the groups will be mixed together based on the seeding from the play-in stage. Now, all teams are facing elimination at this point, and this will be 4 weeks of games. At the end of those 4 weeks, the remaining 8 teams will be moving on to the playoffs, where it will be single elimination for 3 weeks to fight for the title. So let's talk about this first stage, the play-ins. What we're going to be doing is spinning the wheel to determine the week 1 matchups for this stage. For both the top 8 group and the contenders group, one team from Group A will be matched up with a random team from Group B. And yes, we will be using the wheel to determine these matchups. Now, we've created an example bracket here using a random wheel to determine the matchups, and this is what the wheel gave us. The top 8 will be playing in the upper bracket here, and here's what those matchups would look like. The format here is very simple. The winners will move on to week 2 to play each other, while the losers will drop down to the lower bracket to face off against the other teams who lost their first games. Now, the important thing to note about these top 8 teams is that none of these teams are facing elimination. These games are just for seeding purposes. That's one of the benefits of making it to the top 8. Now, the teams from this group who make it out of the play-in stage will end up taking that first seed in the next stage of the tournament. This will be a lot more clear when we take a look at the next stage of the tournament. But before we do that, let's talk about the lower bracket. The lower bracket is going to be a very similar concept to the previous one, where teams from Group A will be matched up with teams from Group B. The difference here is that all 16 of these teams are facing elimination in this stage of the tournament. This is a double elimination format for the 16 teams. So if you lose 2 games in this stage, you will be eliminated in the play-in stage of the tournament. Of course, the teams who win their matchups in week 1 in this bracket will move on to play each other during week 2, while the teams who lose will be playing an elimination game. You'll see here Ronin, Cerberus, LWJG, BA, ICF, CA, Circle, and Valkyria are all facing elimination games at this stage. As you can see, there will be a 3rd round of games for that elimination bracket to determine the final 4 teams that move on. In this case, you'll see that the winners of the upper bracket games playing on the weekend of October 22nd will move on to the group stage and take 3rd seed, while the winners of the elimination bracket playing on October 29th will move on to the group stage and take the 4th seed. Now, this means that out of the 16 teams playing in the play-in, 8 teams will be eliminated in this stage of the tournament. And those 3 weeks of games will take us to the group stage of the tournament, in which case the seeding from the play-ins are taken into consideration for the matchups. Teams will be randomly drawn into 2 groups, Group A and Group B. Now, for both groups, the seeding matchups are the same. First seed will take on 4th seed, while second seed will take on 3rd seed. And of course, the wheel will be determining these matchups. In our example bracket here, you can see what these matchups might look like for both Group A and also Group B. Now let's take a look back at Group A for a moment, because the format here is very similar to the play-in stage. Teams who win their matchups in week 1 will play each other in the following week, the weekend of November the 12th, while teams who lose their week 1 games will drop down into, you guessed it, an elimination bracket. So for both Group A and Group B, it is going to be a double elimination format. Now, teams in the upper bracket here who lose their matchups on the weekend of November the 12th will drop down to the elimination bracket the following week, the weekend of November 19th. And the bracket is fairly straightforward to anything you may have seen in a previous HLL tournament. Now, from each bracket, out of 8 teams that are put in there, only 3 of them are moving on to the playoffs. You'll see here that the winners of game A11 and B11 will move on to the playoffs and take the semifinal position. Now, the opponents they played in that matchup, in this case Infiltration and 82nd AD, still get to the playoffs, but they do have to play that first round on the weekend of December 3rd. Their opponents will be the teams who won their games in the elimination bracket of the group stage. In this case, that would be Fins Let Loose and The Line. And so now we have an idea of what the playoffs might look like. The format from there will be pretty straightforward, as the winners of the Week 1 playoff games will move on to the semifinals to play Syndicate and Phoenix, and the winners of the semis will face off in one grand final game. And that's about it. We have 24 teams playing 10 weeks of games over 3 stages of the tournament, all fighting for one spot. We're very excited for this edition of Seasonal. We're happy to have you join us, and we're looking forward to another great tournament. Thanks, everybody.
Good morning, everybody. Good evening for someone of you. Welcome to our game in the Winter Seasonal 23 between Greyhounds and Team Chimera. On my side, Ele from Team Cerberus. Welcome.
Yes, what's up?
Are you are you awake? Are you fit for the game?
Sunday morning, 11:20. I have to work. My first cup of coffee is not empty, so give me just 10 minutes and I'm pretty fresh for this upcoming game. But I'm pretty happy to be here with you and to have the chance to cast next to this this game in the seasonal.
Yeah, you're welcome. We will fill up the time with some interviews from the commanders of each side, and we are starting with the Chimera interview. Here we go. Butterdog from Team Chimera, the commander for the game against the Greyhounds. How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you.
Can you say some initial words about the Team Chimera for those who didn't know the clan?
Yes, so Chimera is one of 2 international Australian teams. We came from a very small group of about 60 players, played in HCA 18s tournaments, seasonals. We won the minors in the HCA 2 seasons ago, and that's been one of the best tournaments that we've ever played in.
Now the winter seasonal is on the way. Are you hyped?
Of course. Seasonals, it seems to be the big speaking piece of the year. Chimera is extremely happy to be participating in it. I know all of our members are most hyped for it, leading into the holidays and Christmas and stuff. So get those games in before spending a whole lot of time with family. It's nice.
You played the Allies at Somme-Glee against the Greyhounds, the winner of the actual HCA round. What's your favorite mid-cap and why?
On SME, as allies, it would probably be St. Miraglise. It's a bit more favored to first cap for the allies. That doesn't determine the game, though, of course. The Greyhounds are an extremely strong team, so we would like to see them on SME, but we're very happy with either point.
What's the worst case of a mid-cap and why?
Knowing Greyhound's strength of their openings, their snipes, I think the worst would be checkpoint, just the openness of it, and the amount of hedges that you can get tank snipes off. We're very worried about that one, but I think we'll still stick it to them.
Did you have a special focus for the game beside of winning? I mean, tank play, hidden operation, something like that?
Yeah, our team's been kind of slowly rebuilding, trying to get our tanks back up to a very high standard, and I think we've really started to get there. So I would like to see our tanks really take on the Greyhounds, because they have a very strong tank team.
Team Chimera, your prediction for the game and the tournament?
I would say for this game, it's going to be I would like for it to be a 3-2. I'm hoping that we'll win, but I know the Greyhounds' strengths and I know how strong they are and winning the HCA. But my prediction would be Greyhounds going towards the grand final. So if we can, do very well against the Greyhounds today, I'm going to be very happy with our result.
Thanks for your time, and I wish you a great game.
Thank you very much.
This was Team Chimera, and on the other side we have the Greyhounds with the same questions and other answers. Here we go. With me is the commander Benji from the Greyhounds, and hello Benji, thanks for your time.
Hello, thank you to have me here.
The winter season is on the way. Are you hyped?
Yes, of course, I'm very hyped. Season is always a very big tournament, and I and the whole team are very hyped for this league, and we hope that everything will work as thought, as planned, and it's every time a great time to play against so many major teams and to have so much competition.
You played the next game, you played the exercise on Saint-Mergli against Chimera. What's your favorite mid-cap and why?
I think it's Hospice. Checkpoint would also be not a bad cap, but Hospice is I think the best option. It's easy to get in from the German side. The key point, the house on the northern side of the street. It's really great, and from the German side you have a very easy access point. I think it would be the best cap for us.
What's the worst case of a mid-cap and why?
Then it would be the Saint-Merglis, the church point. I think the cap is already favored for the allies. It is easy for them to get in cap, and especially to get in the church. It would be really a big task to push them out there. Therefore, it would be my least favorite point to cap. Yeah.
Did you have a special focus for the game beside of winning? I mean, tank play, hidden operations, something like that.
Yeah, I think it's for nearly every map the best. Play to win is the combined arms. To work not one section out, not only the infantry, not only the tanks or something. It would be the combined arms, the play together from all sides of the roster, like recons, tanks, infantry, and the play together, the possibility to play alongside one each other and make progress together. I think this would be a key point. The communication is always key. This is one of the biggest, I would say, steps to get combat arms to work. And so my focus would be communication and combat arms.
Team Greyhounds, you won last week, was it? You won the big tournament, HCA. Congratulations for that.
Thank you.
Team Greyhounds for the seasonal. Your prediction for the game and the tournament?
Let's start at the game. I think it will be a hard game. Not only because of the ping that inflicts us, and also our enemy for this game. That will be a bit of a problem, especially for the tanks and trucks, because of the rubber banding. That could be a thing. It will be hard, especially if we get some points like SME. But I think we can do it. But also our enemy can do it. We both has an opportunity to win, and I hope that the points are in our favor, and we have a great day and don't mess something up. So I hope we can win.
And for the whole tournament, how far do you go?
I think quite far. I wouldn't say that it's fixed that we will get in the quarterfinals or the finals, but this is our target, to get as far as possible. We have with our team a great chance to get very far. I think every team has a chance to win. Yeah. It's sometimes a major part is luck. I hope we have luck, and I hope we can put all our strengths to play. And I think we will get quite far if we don't make major mistakes or underestimate the enemies. And that is always my saying: don't underestimate one, because we can always have a bad day. They can always have a good day, and otherwise. So every game will be very important.
Thanks for your time, and I wish you a great game.
Thank you too.
So, back in time, Ille, you was playing last week against Greyhounds on the same map.
Oh yes.
What do you think? What should Chimera do to defeat them?
Oh, I think if you have two teams which are nearly the same level or just on the same level, it's another discussion if Chimera and Greyhounds are on the same level. But anyway, St. Michaelis is a map where the drop-off decides, especially in the seasonal, if you win or lose the map, I think. In the case we have two even teams, because if you stabilize the point, doesn't matter if you are Xis or allies, and you push the guys out of your third point, it's pretty hard to come back because you can stay on the high ground everywhere in the city to shoot any areas and directions. So Chimera should plan their drop off pretty well and everything to cover their tanks to bring a tank dominance in, and if they have a tank dominance in the drop off, get the first shot or the kill on the medium, etc. They can manage it to get the first cap, and they can manage it to hold the first cap for this time. And then it depends how many machine guns. That's my point of view for Chimera.
You think we'll have a static play with a lot of machine guns and positioning?
Overall, yes, I think. So I'm not sure how strong Chimera is.
They won last year the minors of the HCA.
Yeah, but all in all, I never saw. I can't remember a battle between Greyhounds and Chimera. So, and I didn't see a lot of matches of Chimera. So, it's very hard for me to say. Oh yeah, they are on this level. They can handle it easy with one-on-one skills or whatever. So, pretty hard to say something. But I remember Chimera has map awareness and a tactical team. They work in a team, so if they work in the team, they can handle it in close 2-3 or 3-2.
Do you think the ping will be a factor on this game? So we have a ping of 190, about 200.
To be honest, I don't know. Some people say the ping sucks. Other people say no, I have no issues with the ping. I think it's an emotional thing, but I also think some people have definitely technical issues with it. I don't know.
So we will see also about the rubber banding. And the players are ready, 49-49, I think one to go. So I will switch now to the game. We will see from time to time your side of you. You're on the other side in the admin cam.
Yes.
And can figure out the situation so we can coordinate the cam and get the most of the game and the map. So let's get in. Here we go. The teams are there. A lot of people, everyone knows them.
Ja, ich musste kurz noch was klären.
Okay. We all knows the teams. And on the ground. Chimera, I never played against Chimera, did you?
I don't know if you participated with us last year seasonal, the match against Chimera when we had the cooperation, Cerberus hated.
No, I didn't.
I think it was the last match before Cerberus dropped out of the seasonal in December last year. Might be, yeah. And it was was it? I think a 2-3 loss for Cerberus. Yeah. But I didn't play the game as well. I did something. It was early in the morning, 11 o'clock, I think. Also Sunday morning. So one difficult thing the season has, or some players has, because of the time zone gaps.
So we got the map change. You have to join the squad of Cooler.
Yes, I know.
Ah, you know, okay. And I'm with Florian.
That's why I was full mute for a second.
Ah, okay. I forgot to tell you that.
Yeah. All right. 50 seconds to go. Yeah. All in all, I hope we will see a 90-minute game, and we will see a game with some spectacular moves. But as I said, I don't expect that we will see a very special game where the mid cap flips 2 or 3 times. Cooler, here we go.
We have Samuel Glee himself at the mid cap. I found my squad, that's nice.
A lot of people in North HQ on my side. I think they built the nodes. Every nodes, oh no, 2 set nodes in the north, 1 set in the south, but it doesn't matter because it's not allowed to reconstruct the nodes. So anyway.
Let's take a look at the points. We have Samuel Glees.
Yeah.
On the Greyhound side, Rüde Harass and flag position. And you got on your side?
Cemetery and Straßenkreuzung. I don't know the English term of the last point.
Street crossing? I don't know. Cross?
Yeah, this would be the translation, but I don't know the English game title or name for this point. So north straight 2 points and then 3 points on the mid lane. So if the Greyhounds lose the mid cap, what's the expectation? Because St. Maitlis is a favorite point for allies. It's easier in my point of view for the Greyhounds to regroup from Ruder Harass and fight for SMA than for Chimera to do the same with Cemetery. I think they have the more worse point on their side, second point Chimera, than Greyhounds. What do you think?
I think it's a little bit of advantage to have the Cemetery and some Glees for Chimera, because you have a short way from your hard cap on Cemetery to the soft cap on some Glee. So if you manage up your defense, you got short ways to attack, to defend. It will be a rough fighting. But the next way to Rüde Harass is a long way.
Yeah, but Seasonal doesn't care about the next point. So the scores, I mean.
Yeah. It's all about to win. But if I looked right, if you win this game, you probably have WTH as the next opponent. I don't know if you want this.
I think in the tournament it doesn't matter because in the end you have
To beat them
everybody
out.
as an opponent. Maybe, maybe not.
Here we go.
Yeah,
Greyhounds.
the wall is. Yeah.
Greyhounds straight forward with three transporters on the 4th, 5th, and 6th line.
Yeah, same on Chimera. Rocket snipes incoming. But Chimera evaded the standard things. Yes, I didn't see any hit with the rocket. Oh, another line of rockets. But also them didn't hit anything. Nice rocket on Chimera side, but it was only one guy, so a little bit less.
Nothing
Direction
happened.
was nice. Yeah, direction was nice, but far too short. So what I'd like to do. Oh, nice artillery, but lucky crowds. What I'd like to do is to use the first driver on the south area. Here, west of those houses where a lot of grounds dropped out. Because the chance to hit somebody if you strafe close to the house is very good, very big.
You're right. A cap is 2 minutes done, and if you got out with a strafe run, you have a lot of time to waste to go back to the line. So
Yeah, and
it
if
would be
you're
an
pretty
advantage.
lucky, sorry, yeah,
Yeah,
and
no
if
prob-
you're pretty lucky, you maybe kill one or two officers who didn't play their OPs. So
Chimera winnings here the first close fights. Trip on the way to the church.
yes, the north out of soft cap. There's one squad of grounds. Just one squad of Chimera against them, and Trip is the guy who is now contesting or capping the point. The reason why the point gets kept. Yeah, now he's down.
Now he's down, and the progress flip to Chimera. That's what you say. They have the shorter way, and they're in there, and they probably will get the midpoint. But what's then? What's after the
Yes.
midpoint?
Then, no, it's pretty important, or just it would be very interesting on your side if the Greyhound squad leads actually play very defensive to survive and to reset their spawns. I'm pretty sure they will. Or if they get a gap because SLs get killed unlucky or whatever, and he couldn't set his spawn again after the decision of the midcap. That's now a very interesting time
We will
according to
see.
the midcap fight.
Cap is gone. The first and all outposts are there. That was less than 3 seconds, and they are plopping up the OPs. Crazy.
Yeah, that's experience. That's the level the Crayons are playing on. I mean, on our side we have 1, 2, 3, 4 garrisons. The OP line is east of and the Fox line, pretty close. Now we have OP in the north who starts to bring pressure for Rude Haras, but it's hot because of Rheinbolzen.
The Greyhounds have 2 attack garrisons on the D4 and D5, and 2 defense garrisons, and that's it.
Interesting, interesting. Did they play it from the whole beginning with only 2 attack garrison, or is one get killed by VK? in the south.
Didn't focus on that, but I
Okay.
think there was nothing. There was only 2 garrisons.
Oh, okay.
Nothing in the south. The first one crossing the street, but the whole team stands left side the street, and on the other side then Chimera.
The thing the steward is doing here, maybe facing the Panzer IV. The Panzer IV missed or just hit at the steward, but I don't know where, not where he should. And I think featuring Tony is pissed on Doctor in this moment. If we would, no, just joking. But the steward did something the ground steward did against us. He were jetting over the south in the back line, and from the back line into the medium tank, hit the medium tank at least once, maybe more, I don't know. I was too late, and the P4 with the second shot killed the steward, so that's annoying. It's hard annoying if a light tank pushes through your own infantry line, doesn't matter where, and damages one of your tank or your garrison network or whatever.
Yeah, that's not nice, but they contested the point and had a little bit of cap progress. They're pushing
Yes.
through south and through the north. Straightforward, there are only 2-3 guys. Jeroni, Sorf and Coffee.
And that's the thing we saw also last week on Thursday in our match against the grounds, and also before. What we can see always is the maneuvers, the movement of these squads and the tanks, and all together it's very
simultaneously. It's a
Yes,
difficult word.
yes,
I know what you
crazy
mean.
word. Crazy word. And this is what what makes the ground very strong actually as a team.
Yeah. So the only way to face them is to take ones away. Take the infantry from the tanks, or take the tanks from the infantry.
Yeah, but honestly, also in on SME, I'm not sure if it's so useful if you take out the tanks from the infantry, because I mean it's urban fight. So tanks matters always, but not that much, I think, in SME than on checkpoint or something like this. And the infantry of the grounds is strong. It's pretty strong.
Yeah. Diese
And-
placed satchel and make it reverse because there was no enemy.
Yeah. Oh, and this medium fights the medium. The tiger is also. That's crazy. That's crazy. The medium gets shot out by the medium, also the Panzer IV by the 75, and the tiger. I know there are some smokes, but I would expecting the tiger is shooting on a ping or something like this to save the Panzer IV.
Maybe, yes. Tank fight around the church and he's
Oh.
blown up, but I think it was a satchel, or?
Yeah, it
Isn't
has to be such a pretty sure. Or the tiger shot, maybe? Could it be the tiger shot?
Maybe.
No, I think it was a satchel.
Crazy move to get in for a satchel.
Quite not sure. Really, quite not sure. Because the explosion of the blow-up was not so big. Anyway, the infantry is now pushing inside the hard cap, straight. Oh, there's coming another steward. Pushing the tiger in the back, but the tiger is turning the tower. The tiger don't know where the steward is. You know, he's turning. And the steward hitting the side of the tiger. The tiger missed a shot on the steward. Another shot on the side of the tiger. One shot in the ass.
And that's it.
And that's it. Steward is gone, but 76 is facing the tiger. One shot. Tiger one shot by the 76.
There's a
and
76.
Yeah, Tiger is done.
Tiger's down. Oh,
But I would say it doesn't matter for the Greyhounds because of the upcoming cap flip.
yeah. They crossed in a bright line the street and pushing out Chimera and get the point back. We are switching to you to take a look on the map and the
Yeah.
garrisons.
So we have
So you're on?
now 3 OPs in the north, 2 redeployed in the south. I think King will deploy his OP soon. I don't know why they are doing this. I have to check this soon. And maybe some mines or counterplay. Whoa, crazy thing. And 3 garrisons. They had 1 garrison up here and down here before the map flip. 176. We have 600 fuel for another heavy tank, and here's a garrison hot. That's what we see with some ground in the south. And I'm going to fly to the HQ now because this is pretty crazy. What those they fight the oh.
What are they doing?
He's gonna satcheling the Tiger, spawned in the mid HQ, driving now. The satchel is on the Tiger. I think the crew
Crazy.
don't knows it. Oh, I know what the Greyhounds think. In 20 seconds, they are pretty
fuck.
fucked.
Crazy
And
play.
scream inside their voice chat. Whoa, shit. It's Sengir, Toxic, and Instant Noodle. And the Tiger's down.
Man, crazy maneuver. Who was it from Chimera? Who was it?
I think both. So the guy who satcheled it was, I think, NTs, whatever. And I think he's waiting for the next tank. So Chimera is saving 2 people, or at least 1 people in the HQ, to satchel spawn tanks.
Absolutely crazy maneuver. So we go back to the middle. I switch to my map. And we got it on video. Ha. So what's happening here? We have 76 near the church. And there will be no tanks from the Greyhounds. Because of the satchel, and I take a look at the map and I don't see any tanks. That's what I mean, to separate the infantry from the tanks. Okay, they done it.
Yeah, they done it, but
Pretty funny way.
I'm not sure if it's... Yeah, it's efficiency at the end. Because tank dominance doesn't matter which area is always important in this game.
Yeah, but it's easier to face the Greyhounds without their tanks.
Yeah, sure.
If you have your own tanks. So let's take a look at the fuel. They have only 430 fuel at the moment.
We have 250, another 76 is pushing now over the yellow street from the north HQ inside the point. So maybe my call in the beginning is stupid as fuck, and we see a game where the mid cap is always contested, because actually Chimera in the beginning couldn't push out ground efficiency out of the cap to stabilize SME. Now the Greyhounds can't stabilize SME because of the tank situation and other stuff. So here we see a situation I'm always saying, also in tactical preps, in the beginning it doesn't matter who has the first cap. It's always about who stabilized the first cap. And to cap the point does not mean you have to stabilize the point.
Chimera pushing with a lot of guys the church and going on with the cap progress. They have the tanks, now 2 big tanks at the church, stacking up.
On the other side, the Greyhounds satcheled in the north. the big reinforced brave. I think 4, 5, 6 guys were blown up with the satchel. It's the reinforced brave from the north to the church. So pretty hard. I think Chimera is actually pretty strong to recap this point because of 276, and I don't see any satchel guy close to the 76.
No, nothing there at the moment. Novers, SSL, but that's it.
Died.
He died. They have 3 garrisons on the F line near the hard cap, north-south,
okay.
but there's the north garrison is far away, 40 seconds away from soft cap.
Yep.
It will be difficult. Bombing run is incoming.
First 76 got shot by Cafe in the south. Reinbolzen is pushing it. Icke, can you cover your tank? Reinbolzen. There's coming in a bomber.
Yeah,
North-south.
nothing big happened. Maybe 1, 2 guys, but nothing's interesting. They stopped the cap progress.
Yeah, because they cleaned the church a bit, but the 76 are now a bit too aggressive. I think because the one in the south is damaged by rocket. Now it's
Now
gunned
he's
by
gone,
rocket.
yeah.
And this is a big disadvantage for the allies because the tanks get penetrated by rocket shots of the Exis from the side.
Big
So-
spawn wave in the north, so they reinforce the church, and so they will get the point back. Strafing run, not really effective.
But Chimera is pushing from the south, clearing the south with 1 squad, I think, and 2 SLs, 1 squad, 2 SLs, to clear the south. And if they get the south clear, they can focus all their forces on this big reinforce waves in the north, because it's the third one, I think. Yeah, something like this. What's about tanks on your side?
Which tanks?
Still no? Still no
There's
tank,
one
really?
starting up. There's one starting up, Feed Tony. A big,
Alright.
yeah. It's the first spawn after the disaster, and they will have 1 heavy tank. Maybe you can take a look if you will also be satcheled.
No, he can't get satchel because nobody is in the HQ. So
Okay. So the
maybe they
Greyhounds
cleared
will
it.
have 1 tank.
So what is the tank crew doing? Is someone driving on the tank or something like? Oh, big reinforced wave in the south is driving on the tank to cover it or something like this. Nice diesel rocket. Killed 2 or 3 or 4 people, something like this.
We are in the south with the close fights, but Apox take him out, so the garrison is safe. There's only Diesel.
Diesel killed another one. Another
2.
one. 2 guys. Whoa. Nice play by Chimera here.
And the cap progress is going on. Diesel against the commander Benji, shot him in the back, but gets from Apox.
Yeah, but there spawned something like up to 2 squads amount of people, and it was only those 4 or 5 blue bubbles, so the trade was real. The trade was real.
Chimera bring a lot of pressure on the Greyhounds.
But also the Greyhounds are pushing now north of the church. Pretty good.
And they brought some guys in the back of cemetery. With
Oh, really?
Yeah, Nice and
Yeah,
Boto. But they are known, the position is known, and Chimera pushing them back southeast from Cemetery. They have a Redstone Garrison, G8 and 3 OPs. So they're preparing the first push on the Cemetery. But still under attack at the midpoint. But the pressure is a little bit lesser, I think, now. So where's the tanks? Now they have a medium and a heavy driving north the 4th line.
Yes, and that's the. Do they have? Oh, a medium, a Steward, and a 76. Do we have on the ally side? And the south, yeah, the south is now get cleared by the Greyhounds. I think this is done. First shot on the side of the 75 by Düsentrieb. Düse will finish the 75, the medium, I think. Oh no, second
You
one.
missed. We're going to your fight.
The second one did not miss, but the damage wasn't enough.
Ah, okay.
He didn't hit the right zone, the correct zone.
Defensive artillery from Chimera, trying to break up the offensive lines from the Greyhounds, south of the church.
So you said in G8 we do have a red zone, or the grounds do have a red zone, right?
Yeah, G8 numpad 5.
Alright, because he has marked the red zone in the north by the commander on my side, and I don't see anything to battery, in the direction to battery.
Next hit from Düse, he's still fighting the tank.
Okay.
On the tank dancing around without any chance of support or help. Nobody around him.
Yes, especially in urban areas. It's so hard to play tanks correctly, I think.
Yeah, but he's open field. I don't know what he do there. And infantry is gone. No repair station, nothing. And Cadaver made his way to cemetery.
Oh yes, but it's alright. It was Lakomi as in squad lead.
With Lakomi and the guys.
Yeah, they have the garrison south of cemetery. Garrison is blocked. Medium is not turning. Supplies are denied. There another one.
There is nothing to spawn on your side, or are there more garrisons?
North of cemetery in the south is nothing, and now also the commander's drop gets dismantled. So the Grand's pushing now from the south, and Chimera actually is not prepared for a push like this, according to the spawn situation.
We switched on your side. Maybe you can show up the map again.
Yeah, sure.
The quality of your map is not the best for Dini Ninja. Maybe you can explain where the garrisons are and so
I will do this. I'll do this next time. I will check the quality. Maybe it's because I smalled the quality or zoomed out or whatever. Here we had a garrison, also with supply drop by a supply truck and the commander's drop. Boss is lost. The 76 now in the north is gone. The 75 was fighting always this area in this direction. He withdrew to cemetery, looking now to the south. Now we have 2 OPs, but you see the pressure from the south is real because he has nothing in spawns by Chimera, and now we see a situation on my map that Greyhounds successfully cleared the soft cap. Yeah, able OP doesn't matter because this is the main fight, this is the weak point. But in the south, in the north, we don't see any options for Chimera to bring access in, and I call this a stabilized mid cap.
So
that's the situation.
We switch back. And the Greyhounds trying to push out from the mid cap to cemetery. Facing through the meat grind. And be going into the fights with Loop.
And that's now the point why I don't feel cemetery as a good point for the ally side.
It's a short way, you're right.
It's a short way, and the main point why I don't feel cemetery as a good point is it's a fuck up to build up a garrison network to reinforce this point if you get trouble on that point.
Yeah, you have to go north or south, but it's an open point. You have your artillery, so stay out of the hard cap and let your artillery work. With one artillery, it's more difficult than in the earlier games, where you have 3 artillery guns. So it was easy to clear up the cemetery. You shoot your artillery, and your guys moved on.
Yeah, but in this situation, it won't work because the ground are that kind of assholes. So asshole, not in a negative way. I don't know how to find the explanation. I think everyone in English, every English speaking person knows what I mean, because they are pushing through the open field.
Yeah.
So there were, I think, 4 guys started west of Cemetery in Fox 6. Now Payne and Nova's boss as alt arrived Cemetery, and doesn't matter the artillery you put the artillery. If you push open field, you evade the artillery, and if the infantry let you push, yeah, it's shit. And if we check the map, we see the grounds have nearly control of Golf 6.
But they have no garrison left in the G line, no redstone garrison anymore, and you have 2 relative midpoint garrisons on the F line. F5 numpad 5 and F7 numpad 8. So you have a lot of weight to the soft cap from Cemetery. They are on attack through the OPs, but nothing to reinforce their forces.
Yeah, I feel what you call. So Chimera has to use this situation to push their OPs close to Cemetery, but actually I don't see they can. Actually, I don't see they can handle it, because it feels like Chimera is losing the 1-to-1 fights.
We are going in, Sorf, take two guys out with grenade from Pan, 3 guys out, and they're contested the point.
Yeah. We had 2 reinforced waves in Pan's OP and what was it? I think Nova's OP, yes. Nearly 12 people deployed together, not instantly together, and yeah, that's the cap pressure.
That's the cap pressure. They're on the west side of Cemetery, at the wall, with a lot of people.
Yeah. And if Chimera... Oh,
Bombing run incoming.
but it's an offensive bombing.
It's an offensive bombing.
Destroying the garrison in the south.
Did he get the garrison?
Yes, yes.
Oh, that's bad. Bad for Chimera.
Did we see any Chimera bombing
No.
run? Why they don't deploy a bombing run now on the west of Cemetery? It's a bit, couple of seconds before, pretty perfect bomber. That's crazy.
What's about their nodes? Maybe they don't have enough stuff.
600 ammunition.
Okay.
That's crazy.
Now it's Cemetery on both sides with a lot of people.
Mm. But I don't know how. Really, I don't have any clue how. They killed a lot of people on the west side, because we see the recon guy and not so many red bubbles like a minute or something like this before. The Lux is now supporting the attack from this higher ground, shooting over Cemetery. The artillery is now facing Nova's OPs, I think.
Yeah, and they got the cap progress.
Again, yeah. Madini is on the other side, Apox as well. This looks together. The 76 is now pushing from the north. Artillery is shooting on the south OP.
Recon tank
Okay.
blown up.
Yeah.
The redstone garrison is blocked by that. By I have a lot of outposts around cemetery.
Lux is shooting the 76.
Cap progress stopped till the next spawn wave, and they will income. The artillery found the outposts. Yeah.
And now we have a 76 on east side of cemetery, close to cemetery. But actually, I don't understand what the 76 is doing here. Maybe some driver issues or coordination issues.
Oh, big artillery
yes.
hit on Novas.
I saw it. Oh, it hurts. But very important now, the RT play by Chimera here.
2 outposts left. That was an important move to get them out there, to push them out from Sep.
Yes.
They have to regroup, they have no near garrisons, they have to take the long way.
Oh, 70 heavy tank in the south, right? Pushing to cemetery. Tiger.
Yep.
The 76 is withdrawing to the northeast, to the east, and we have 76 in Hotel 6 pushing your Tiger, or pushing the area of your Tiger's position.
Tiger avoid the rocket shot, nothing happened. And fighting the infantry. Apox alone against 4 didn't run well for him. Nice pushback from Chimera, so
Yes.
game stay close. And to the north they are still pushing forwards to get to the church.
Yes. And we have OP in the backfield. It's King, but I think the OP is spotted because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people with 3 SL is pushing this area. Pretty strong reaction by the Greyhounds. And the OP is done. Yes, Salat got the OP. And the soft cap is clear.
Yeah. Still pressure on the south of cemetery.
Oh yeah, there we will see another tank fight. Double stack 76 in the south. Close to your Tiger.
Yeah, I'm on it.
Oh, now maybe the Tiger's doing a mismove. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, 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 yes. Oh, 76, what are you doing? Are you crazy, guys?
Yep.
God damn it. Okay,
Was a little bit of luck.
I thought, because I thought the 76 boss were double tapping this this Tiger because they know he's coming there, and just in that second the Tiger is driving in the view, the 176 was turning around. I didn't understand that. Sorry for this panic call. But the play by Chimera, this also with the pack. I mean, it's not only the 76 in front of the 76. There's also a puck deployed. Pretty nice game. Pretty nice play. Nice.
We'll make a switch on your map, and I clear out the chat.
So, oops. The map. We have a garrison here, garrison in the south with those 2 Tigers, 3 OPs in the area. Now we see a bomber. I missed the bomber. I didn't see any damage, or what damage the bomber did. Garrison here, garrison in the north, so standard garrison in the north rows. And we see the line going from the garrison Golf 4 through the standard garrison over cemetery to the south. Actually, the south is still fighted also with the 76. So the control is not there in the south. So Chimera cannot move with the main forces into the attack, and I think that's the reason why SME is not get kept, because of the unstable situation in the south.
So, thank you. Let's get back. We have a bigger fight now in the north.
It's about the tank situation on your side.
Well, let's take a look. We have a mid-tank. There's only one on the map.
How
Driving
many
down
fuel?
E4, 490.
Here we have 670 fuel and 2 heavies and a steward on the field. Yes. So
And with the Steward Actel.
Chimera is doing a good tank play here. Or the counter tank fight is pretty nice what Chimera is doing here. Let's say it this way. It looks like Chimera is getting the south on control. More and more. Now a bit pressure from the north is coming in. The standard garrison in Gulf 4 is pressured, and I think it will dismantle in a couple seconds. Next 20 to 30 seconds. So Chimera is losing the north.
Yeah, a little bit.
Not only a little bit. I mean, yes, they have still a Recon 3 OPs south of the position where they dismantled the garrison, but the manpower of the ground is too big for those 3 OPs actually. There we see backstep SL. Shooting to Nice, missing Nice, gets killed by Nice. Still boss 76 in the south.
But Chimera handled it to push them out from the soft cap in the south, but the north will be burning right in a minute.
Yes, we have Panzer IV pushing the north. I think the situation is I mean, the fight in the south, the Greyhounds don't care of it, because they know long way out of soft cap. Let's send a couple people there. So Chimera send the tanks there because of they feel some pressure or whatever, and let's push many over on the north, and the tanks don't shift to the north. Maybe now they get shift, but we have another 76 running into the field, pushing the north line to the yellow street.
Yeah.
What is featuring doing Tony doing in the south? Do they want to? He's pioneer.
He's a pioneer. Maybe he get for his next tank.
Yeah. Doctor is placing a pack. Yes. Is he placing a pack? Yes. No, he dismantled something. He's waiting for the supplier. Maybe he wanna place a pack. But Chimera gets contested because of the push in the north.
Yeah, Greyhounds working forward with Broniko, Xorf, and Pan. Still inside the hard cap. But
Oh, I
now
don't see.
there was Spawn.
Hack is
1,
placed
2.
in this house.
Took out the outpost on the cemetery. Killed 4 guys. Not 5. 5 guys.
Yes, the north push is not real.
And now they are inside cemetery. So that's the next try from the Greyhounds to get the point. Did Chimera have spawns?
Not north of cemetery. Golf 5 is cleared by any spawns from Chimera, so they have nothing there. Just supply drops, rifle supplies, or supplies by the infantry to replace a garrison, but no chance. They're pushing from the north with up to 6 guys, 3 SLs, having a spawn on the Yellow Street H5 and mainly in the south of cemetery. So the sandwich will come soon. I think. What gets saturated? Nothing. Okay. I think they have a chance to push back those people. Do you have any heavy tank? I think here's a Tiger. Oh no, the Panzer IV.
No, didn't see it. Oh, we
The
have a
Panzer
heavy
IV 's-
tank on a E8. Driving forward to the F line, but it will take time to get to the cap.
Okay, he's trying to snipe the tanks at cemetery, I think.
Artillery going down, but I think
Yes.
the Greyhounds will get it now.
Yes, I think as well.
On the last attack there was on the west side, now they crossed the cemetery and are now on the side from Chimera. Chimera capping the church, but that's only with 2 guys, because there isn't nobody.
Yep. So no bombing run is placed. 430. They have. I mean, am I stupid? They should have a bomber ready, right? I don't know the timing. Actually, when Chimera placed the last bomber. Great the thing. So this point is gone. By the way,
point is gone.
I don't know how, but Chimera lost in heavy tank. The tank which was coming from the north, maybe from this snipe in the south.
What's about the spawn situation on the side of Chimera?
Yeah, they replaced 2 spawns nearly close to cemetery. One far away in the east, one far away in the south, one in the north. Maybe we see soon a red zone in the north, but we don't see any garrison. Just 0 garrison. A lot of spawns now at the last point of Chimera. We have a garrison E6, item 6, west of the plain. Item 6, number 1.
Near similar situation on the side of the Greyhounds. They have 1 garrison at the hard cap now built, and the rest is on the F, E and D line. So nothing for the attack, just 1 OP in E5.
Nice bounce on the 76, so lucky 76. 76 is shooting The North 76 gets shot by the medium. Okay. Oh, Boss 76 missed the medium
Where are you?
in the south of Cemetery. Cemetery contrasted. Was one again? What? Why, guys? Why? Oh, I think they used 6 shots for the Panzer IV. Just saying, the Panzer IV is a one shot. The Tiger is pushing now over the south. 176 is damaged, driving to the rep stations to get repaired very fast.
Now they have rep stations.
Yeah.
It was missing during the whole game.
Yes, because they focused the tanks' position on the south. The tanks were standing together the whole time in the south. That's, by the way, the reason why Greyhounds could push Cemetery.
Chimera trying to push from the south side. Oh, that's unlucky. He drive over his own mate. Yeah, okay. And now Düse and Trip. Düse with a satchel. So the medium will be done in a few seconds. Really unlucky.
I'm a bit confused.
About what?
Boss 76 focusing the Puma in the south, and we have a Tiger on the crossings in George 7. The Tiger shot in direction of one of the 76, but there's no reaction. So this is confusing a little bit.
A little bit, yeah, you're right. So the attack broken up from the side of Chimera. And on the other side we have still one garrison at the hard cap and one garrison in G7, and that's it. Nothing forward. Okay.
Yeah, while Chimera has now 3 garrisons, 1 hard cap garrison, 1 north of it, 1 south of it. At the last point, no red zone garrison. Tiger gets a shot, I think, by 76. Oh.
76. Got one
Yeah.
from Kohlekumpel.
Another
Yeah,
one, but that was bouncer, I think. Tiger gets repaired. Tiger is destroyed.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it's a bit crazy. So, against a Puma and a medium, the heavy tanks needs up to 6 shots, but the play versus the heavy tanks is much nicer. It's pretty well by Chimera. It's a crazy thing from the admin camp.
Absolutely. Point contested. Cap progress is there. And I wonder
Yeah.
why. And that's because the guys running out of the hard cap, they are now in the source from the Greyhounds in the north, and the south is really open.
Yes. Also because of the 2 tanks, but 1 tank is south out of soft cap. And I mean, I think this is a situation coming from the thing that the Greyhounds pushed over the north in into cemetery. And it's pretty hard if you push only one direction inside the hard cap to push over the hard cap right to the south, while there are 276 fighting in the south.
The 76 now open field action.
Yes. Boss pushing, nice. Maybe the Southern 76 is pushing a bit too aggressive out of the infantry line.
Yeah, we saw it a lot of time in this game. The tanks push forward without any infantry support.
I mean, it's Mnu actually. Mnu is no issue. He denied an OP. Maybe he's out of ammunition, but 1,200 fuel on side of Chimera. Crazy, crazy, crazy.
Absolutely luxus problems here, and on the other side, the Greyhounds have 470 and fuel, and that's it.
Düse tries to deploy the satchel on the tank on cemetery.
Yeah, we are with Düse.
This will be a marathon. Don't give up, Düse, don't give up. Don't give up, Düse, don't give up.
Run!
No. And
Yeah,
I'm not
Hero.
sure if the idea is...
Oh, okay.
Yes, this 76 is damaging. Yeah, I mean, force level of...
Oh.
Oh! Why the garrison is not gone? Maybe he's shooting AP, not...
Oh, he's gone! How that?
Garrison is gone?
Yeah? I don't know,
What
maybe a lag,
crazy-
server lag, or
Nice.
I don't know.
This was a pretty important... I mean, yes, they lost the 76. Maybe the 76 was out of ammunition. I would
We hope
think
so.
the 76 was out of ammunition. Pretty sure. I don't know. I don't think this crew will do this push if they have 20 AP and 20 HE in stock. Pretty
Nope.
sure.
Yeah,
So-
no garrisons left, by the way.
And now we see a bomber, but the bomber is not so nice placed. I mean, I have the Ettencam, yes, but oh no. This bomber. Oh, maybe. Maybe you have some
We'll
spawns in that.
take a look.
Sadly, the other 76
Took
is
on
now
one.
killed by the tiger from the north, where Ryan Bolston is driving as a pyro.
Took out one guy and I think one OP, maybe. Nothing. A little bit wasted, yeah, sad. And we are going
It's
in the north.
yeah, pretty sad. Ground can regroup.
The squad of Lagumi does a lot of meters and are now facing the last point.
So it's a crazy thing here. The whole time, nearly the whole time, inside the front line, the Chimera guys had a tank advantage. Actually, yeah, now the 76 is driving to the line, so maybe we will have a even situation, but they lost 276 at the same time, and now the third 76, which is spawned short before, has to drive in. So crazy from a big advantage to an even situation. We have now a lot of forces pushing from the south.
Still no garrison up, by the way.
Oh, really?
Really?
That's crazy.
No garrison. The next
No.
garrison is G4. Numpet 9.
Do they have any supply drops there?
No, there's nothing. No supplies, no nothing.
Yeah, okay. I mean, it's a sick situation now. Because, yeah, I see Salad. As an answer, do you have an OP inside Cemetery?
Yeah, they have a lot of OPs around there. Three OPs. So there would be a possibility to build a garrison, but they don't do it. And
Yeah, now there's a supplier coming in, so Salad called, he will do it. The supply is dropping supplies now, yeah. Garrison will be rebuilt soon.
Flare goes up and they saw now the guys in the south. So they will react now.
Tony is now pretty defensive with his Tiger on Cemetery, driving to the south.
Now they get the garrisons up. Same position. One hour's gone. 30 minutes left.
So, I would say Chimera has a real chance to recap Cemetery. But I don't see any chance in the last 30 minutes that Chimera can cap SMA back. Because of the time, that's the only thing.
The attack garrison was Mardini.
And on that point, I would say what we can see is that Greyhounds are very strong in urban fights against Chimera, but not this. But they don't have the same advantage in open field areas, I would say. What do you think?
Not sure about that. Yeah, no question. Greyhounds have really strong shooters in each area. It's not the urban, it's everywhere. And what I see, they go as squads. There are not many people who running alone.
Yeah.
And with the right communication and your squad on your side, they shooting the way through the battlefield. So that's the point I see in every game we saw or played against them.
No, I mean, absolutely with you. I don't want to blame any quality of shooter or something like this, but if I check the map and if I see the progress, it was pretty easier to bring in the progress by Greyhounds on SMA and from SMA to Cemetery over urban areas.
Okay.
And they feel very. It looks like it's very difficult for the Greyhounds to bring the same effort in the open field area.
Yeah. Now I'm with you. Just a little bit stuck in my mind. Yeah, sure. You have a lot of free area to go, and the Chimera can sit down and camp at each bush. So difficult, yeah. But they make their way. They are making their way slowly. Now we have a wide flank on the fourth line.
I wouldn't call it wide flank, but okay.
A little wide flank, not so wide.
I mean, this is a call we hear so often in Hell at Loose, and yes, it's a cap from direct line cap constellation. But if we check the map, there is not so many area you can move over the fifth line without using the fourth line. And this area they are pushing is a good area to build up a safe spot for spawns to push to the south, to open a flank to the south. So that's the reason why I don't like the call wide flank.
I'm with you. You must drive. He drive back to the repair station and repairing now with the team his tank. But on the way, he got killed, our own man. He jumped into the tank, and it was a little bit don't willing to play. Please kill me.
But now, Greyhounds, they have 2 heavies on the field, right?
They have one heavy, 2 heavies, and a mid. Yeah.
And Chimera has only 176 in direction to cemetery. Because they lost the 76 shot before.
They are stacking the tanks in the south.
Yes, pushing the last 76 maybe.
Here we go.
But because they're pushing the south.
And
What?
there is out. But
Oh,
can
it was-
progress start?
Was it a 76?
Yeah.
Lol. Then they had 376 in the south.
No, you have 2 here.
No shot before. The Chimera now lost in 2 minutes 2 tanks or something.
Oh,
like
then
this.
I missed one, sorry.
Yes, I missed this one on the map. I didn't saw this tank on the map.
Cap
didn't
progress
see.
stopped.
Yes.
And
So
we
my
have
prediction, it's done. Sorry for this call, guys. Sorry for this call, but now I don't see any chance for Chimera because Grounds. We see a lot of, or we see a slow but constantly effort by Grounds pushing to the southeast, and the southeast is the only area where Chimera has some OPs. They had their tanks there. Losing 2 tanks in a couple minutes. No, this game, I predict it's done. Sorry, I predict it's done.
yeah, it's
in this
difficult.
situation.
Do Chimera have some guys behind the lines of the Greyhounds?
No OP, no spawn.
Yeah, okay. You don't have to leave your soft cap from the side of the Greyhounds. You're right. You run straight forward and stay always in defense till you get to the hard cap of the last point. So yeah, it's really difficult. Now they have a pretty nice garrison situation through the whole map.
Yeah.
Only the line 3 and the line 8 have no garrison, but at the end it's difficult to get in from behind.
Yeah, we saw some play where it's possible, especially. Oh no, it was not this cap constellation, it was Cemetery and Hospiz and Rüde
Yep.
Harras. You remember the game?
Yep.
And I think it was nearly in that time, but it's only one squad lead who is trying to surround them. So this guy is 2 less, I think. For this game, or for this play, I mean. What I mean. Another bomber by Chimera, but he will damage something, but not enough, I think.
1.
Another bomber by
1.
Greyhounds, right?
Yep. He killed 2 guys. Oh, 4 or 5? Okay. They win the bombing run fights.
In the end, I wouldn't say it. The bombers are something about kills. I don't like those calls. The bomber did not kill anything because of this. It's wasted. I mean, what's the situation at all? Because the infantry don't know how many infantry is on the other side. They don't have that in camp, and I think it's more how the infantry or the own forces can use this bomber to win the area the bomber were running through.
Yeah, you're
And
absolutely right.
this is what I mean. The bombing run by Chimera was not so nice because there was there were no forces to use the effort of the bombing run. There
Yeah.
was no tank, no rep stations, no garrison, no spawns. The grounds are too big splitted, and Chimera, in my opinion, was not in position to use any progress because the bomber was too far in the backfield from Chimera line. Instead, the grounds bomber was right in the opposite of so on the next line of bushes or hard cover of grounds infantry.
You're absolutely right. Also, the fact that the bomber come with a little bit of time delay. So, if your infantry calls, there's a lot of infantry, we need a bomber, and the bomber is incoming, but on the time, the guys kill themselves by herself, himself. So the bombing run is looking. He didn't hit anything, but it was your own infantry who cleared up the situation.
Yeah.
So you're absolutely right. You need the right lot of time to get the bomber, and you need the background from the players so you can push with them. Just a bombing run without infantry is difficult.
And now we see Chimera is pulled back to Hotel 6, numpad 2, 5, 6, and 3. So right bottom square of Hotel 6. They are the only one forces in the soft cap with spawns. All the rest is cleared by the Greyhounds. And this is because of the, let's say, called white flank of the north, because Chimera needs to shift their units or their forces to the north because of the pressure coming in from the north, losing the tanks. So the Greyhounds could use the fifth line to bring pressure in with the tank. So in the end, the Greyhounds are dominating Chimera absolutely in the last 45 minutes.
Yeah.
Or last 20 minutes, last 30 minutes.
Absolutely right. They are dominating this map. After they clear out cemetery, yep. And they can relax for the last 20 minutes because it's no matter. They win 4-1 or 5-0. It's win is win on this tournament.
But I would say we see a try by the Greyhounds to get the last point.
They're working on that, and now they are with the equal size of people in the H line, pushing forward to the last point with the tanks on H6. But also infantry from Chimera in the south still fighting against.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people are carrying the north of cemetery. Crazy thing.
Let's go into attack with nice. Lakgumi, Boto, and Cadaver. That's that what you see. Frag, refrag. And so the guys can push forward. So you say, will they make the 5 the last point?
I say the Greyhounds want it. I don't think there's a call we hold the 4-1. But actually, Chimera is regrouping not bad. Chimera cleared the north. Not completely, but they stabilized the north a bit. So, do you have any spawn in the north of the item line?
No.
Yeah. So,
They have 2 OPs near the item line, and that's it in the north. Next garrison up to H5, numpad 4.
we have another 76 driving into crossing.
Yeah, little silence from us because there's nothing to comment on.
Actually, really not. It's just it is what it is. We
Yeah.
have a line on the sides of ground. We have a line on the sides of Chimera. The south is getting lost by Chimera second or minute by minute, just meter by meter. Nothing special. Nothing special actually.
Tanks pushing forward. Are now at the H line, grouping together, and we have a heavy tank in the south. On the 8 line. With a squad. 2 squads. Okay. Maybe they prepare the last push. Tanks damaged.
And now there's not any more, not any spawn. No more spawn in the 6th line in the red zone. We have a precision strike. I missed the precision strike, but it did not destroy the tank. Do the tank have a satchel? Yeah, the tiger in the south is satcheled.
The tiger satcheled in the south?
Yes.
Ah, that's bad. Bad for the tiger, but...
Yes. And now the crew is killed by someone.
By Mio?
So... No, it was not me alone. This tiger in the south will blow up.
One guy left in the tiger. No, yeah. He's done.
We have 2 tanks in the north. Yeah, 2 tanks stacked in the meat grind south of the yellow street. Total 5, total 6. Against 1 heavy inside the hard cap of Chimera. And here we see the meat grind is cleared by ground. The meat grind is open. The only thing the grounds need to do is now shift way, and they have the last point.
With Novas pushing in. Tank pushing in.
Because they know the 76 were shot by at least 1 AP shell, I think, by a tiger. They have an advantage and they can use this time to push the next line of hard cover.
Yeah, recon plane over the last point.
Also recon plane on the H hull line on my side.
And we have a bombing run into the hard cap.
The bombing run will hit the 76. No, it won't. The bombing run didn't do any effort.
Was there a garrison or something like that?
Nope.
Okay, wild.
The tiger, and now it's over with the shift way situation.
Yeah, Chimera regroup in the middle.
Yeah.
And we're going down to the close fight to Apox and Co. Okay, not to Apox, he's done.
So there was a really short moment with an advantage situation by the grounds to get the last point, but the grounds, because of their overall gameplay, slow and steady, they couldn't use the disadvantage, or they didn't use it. Did not use it. However, I mean, it's a difficult situation to decide. Do we now push or do we not push? Because we don't know what's happening on the map. Overall, there's a small dirty ground.
And there's a satchel.
On the
Random.
ground?
No, random and on the tree. Okay. Let's follow up the Greyhound. Chimera with the Greyhounds against the Greyhounds. Yeah.
Oh,
Let's dance a little bit.
let's dance. Oh no. And the 76 is... Really? How did the 76 get satcheled? Was this a random satchel you said? But no.
No.
No, okay. Yeah, and no, it's pretty easy. For the Greyhounds, it's now pretty easy to play for the 5-0. I think you have, because you have 2 heavies straight in front of the point.
Yeah, one heavy.
And one
Just
heavy
one.
is one.
No, 2. One straight in front of the point, and the next is on the H line.
Yeah. So, and we have 0 tanks on. Oh no, there's coming in a 76 from the south. Didn't expect this.
Which sector?
South HQ.
Ah, I see.
Started to drive. Maybe if the Greyhounds don't anticipate this, he will take out 1 tiger.
If you don't
Yes.
shoot, you have a good chance.
Yes,
Ah, okay, got one.
1 tiger is out now.
The other's burning. Out. Right at the at the last point on the hard cap, they lost the tiger, but they have 590 fuel, so it will take some minutes to get back on the
8
field.
minutes left
8 minutes
in the
left
game.
for the last point.
So 8 minutes left. Now 7 minutes and a couple seconds to flip a point.
For Chimera
So-
to win the game, 5 minutes left.
Yes.
And I don't see it.
Oh, whoa!
Do you see something?
We have 2 OPs, north and south
Yeah.
of cemetery. I'm not sure if the defense know that there is a OP
But
inside
there
the
is
defense.
there is a defense. There's the commander.
Yes, there's it. Yes, sure.
We have one squad lead.
Yes, what Chimera is... Oh, the south squad is get reinforced by full wave. So Root now knows there's a move.
A lot of
coming from
guys,
the
yeah.
south.
He
And
saw them coming
Also the north.
in the north, yeah.
P is reinforced, but only by 2 people. A bit too less.
Shifty
I mean, they have
fighting
to
back.
fight in the defense. Oh, there's a second reinforced wave. Shifty don't know the OP. Interesting play by Chimera. Very passive play by those OPs.
Maybe they are waiting for the right.
Situation, yes.
Yeah.
There's a big reinforced wave with or just a big 4 people reinforced at the garrison. At cemetery.
Yeah.
So
Greyhounds took some people back because they don't need to risk anything here on this game.
yeah, and also from the south they were reinforced by 5 or 6 people. Now we have a defense bomber. I would say Chimera waited too long. They had a spawn in the north, also a spawn in the south. Both spawns were reinforced at the same moment. The south spawn were moving into cemetery. The north spawn waited there.
Yeah.
And if they did it both together, move from the north, move from the south, they could bring the hard cap on control because they could take out the garrison. In this situation, they waited around 30, 40, 50 seconds or something like this. while the attack was known from the south, and this was the chance to send in a reinforced wave over the garrison by Greyhounds.
Absolutely. There was a lack of coordination between both sides. So. And now the time running up. 4 minutes they need. So they have minutes and a little bit. I don't see it. There is a little bit of spawn in the north, but I think the Greyhounds have the control about this area. So let's concentrate it on the last attack. I also don't see that the Greyhounds get the last point.
Yes,
the moment.
that's right. Yes, because now we have 3 tanks fighting again, so the advantage is again gone, is over, and I'd like to know what the Greyhounds will analyze and what conclusion they will find, why they didn't use the advantage, if this was a real advantage for them to get the last point, because quick shot fire is the Greyhounds were too passive in the situation. But it's just only a quick shot fire, I didn't analyze anything.
Oh, the little tank stopped 1 meter too early to get out the OP, and he's done.
And the Tiger.
The Tiger is still standing.
Yeah. Yes, the Tiger is the anchor actually, by Greyhounds, because of the reinforced wave of symmetry. The Chimera gets access to Hotel 5. They now fighting Hotel 5 with 1 full squad. But Chimera has no chance to turn the game.
Last seconds in the game to get the flip. 20 left.
Mm.
10 seconds, and I think
It's a
there
GG.
will
It's a
nothing happen.
1-4.
GG.
Also, the Greyhounds won't cap the last point in this last 2 minutes. I don't think so. I mean, there's a big infantry group in the south with the Tiger, close to the south HQ.
Yeah, but no need to cap the last point. We saw at the beginning a good game from both sides. There was even at the church, but after cemetery was fallen, it was very difficult to get back for Chimera.
I'd like to say we saw a good game, not only on the while they fought SMA. Sorry, I would say we saw a good game and maybe an even game with some chance, especially Chimera getting symmetry back over the first 60 minutes, and then there were some unlucky moves, some unlucky situations where Chimera lost the tanks. Oh, they sorry guys. Now, why now? Why now? This is all in now, and they get the last point.
Yeah.
Take the last point.
All in by the Greyhounds to make it absolutely clear. 20 seconds left for that.
Defending, yeah, but
Chimera wants this 1 point.
yeah, they want to hold the point. I mean, anyway, so and this was the change by Chimera were pushed back so massively until that point, and they lost Cemetery only because of one reason. They did the fight in the south, killed the Tigers in the south, and didn't shift their heavies to the north. At least one. They stacked their 276 in the south. I know why. It's a good area for tank play, because you see a lot, you don't have any urban things, but because of only 5 or 6 Greyhounds on the south area, they used a squad and 2 tanks to cover the south.
Yeah.
And this was the advantage for the Greyhounds to push with the whole infantry over the north into Cemetery.
Absolutely. And with your words and the bombing run, the game is over. It will stand 4-1. Both teams going ahead, and the Greyhounds have the chance to meet up with WTH on the next game. If they will win the game tonight. I think they played tonight.
I think each games are today. Every games, I mean. No game is on Saturday. I checked Discord. Wait a moment. I can give you the call when WTH is playing. Versus EG, 15th of October, today at 8 p.m. German time.
Here we go. And who's casting it, the game?
Altberg is casting WTH EG.
Nice. Then we will take a look at Altberg. Tonight, the last 10 seconds, and we say goodbye to this game. It was a pleasure to cast with you, Ile.
Thanks for inviting me.
GG for the players who played this game. 4-1, the commander gets the point, and we can take a look on the stats.
Chimera tank leading with 3,200 points on Chimera side. That's one tank. I don't see the other tanks. They joined the infantry maybe.
I'm on the live stats, and Florian has 163 kills. The other guy, Cooler, 144. And the next one is Diesel, Chimera, Jinx, Chimera, then Trip, 95, Cadaver, 82, Marsmük, Puddles, Glove, Rap, Calajon, Meo, Düsentrieb with my F59, and so on. Nice, 56.
So what do you think overall? I don't see the stats. Are the top 10 placed by mostly Greyhounds or just boss teams?
It's both teams. It's
Okay.
maybe even at the top 10.
Okay.
But at the end, Greyhounds win and go on through the tournament, through the seasonal. Thanks for watching. Thanks for your support. Thanks for your follows, your subs, and have a good evening. And you too, Ilya, have a good evening.
Yeah. You too. Bye bye.
Bye bye.